ఇస్తున్నవే ఇట్లా కన్సిడర్ చేస్తున్నందుకు stop. Hi guys, today I'm just going to show you the basic basic layout or the basic structure of a data import wizard. What a data import wizard does and what it is capable of doing and what functions it can do and cannot do apart from the data loader. So I'm just going through the topic here. So we are coming into data import wizard. So data import wizard is basically used to import only data up to 50,000 records at a time. So when it says records here, it means your one record. Like say if there's an account object and if the account or the name of the company is HCL, it can import one record. And if there are multiple records, say HCL, Apple, Microsoft, or any Salesforce, or any Walmart, Home Depot, or Lowe's, so so there it can be set as multiple records. So hence it can be used for this purpose. So we can import standard objects or even custom objects. For that, for importing any kind of objects, we need an Excel file or like a .csv file that has all the data in it. The data columns can be for account, it can be account name, phone, email, which are the simple aspects. And for contact, it can be contact name, contact phone, contact number, and the account that is related to it. So those can be those three aspects concerning to the accounts and contacts. And when it comes to leads, it can have a lead name, we can add new records, update existing records, and add new and update existing record. So if there is a record, if you're trying to create a new record, say for a lead, and the lead is linked to an account called HCL, then you can add the new record. And also you can update the existing record. Like if the account record called HCL is already in the system, and if it needs updates like the phone number and the related contact to the employee in the HCL or the location or the employee name or any changing or editing needs to be done. So then you can click on update existing records and you can update his record and add new and update existing records can do both. Like it can create new record and it can also update if there is an existing record also, it can update both and just maintain one single record and maintain no duplicates. So first, for example, I'm just showing you an overview. In the next unit, we will actually discuss, we'll actually have an actual Excel sheet for inputting the data. So we have our custom objects as appliances. So these are some of those custom objects. But usually we input just accounts and contacts. So once we select accounts and contacts, see it is showing me add new records or update existing records or add new. So let's try to do add new records. So the moment I click on add new records, it is giving me to match contact by. Say if you are importing data which is an account record, so it tries to match your contact with the account. So you have your inputs as match contact by, match account by, and which contact field in your file do you want to match against to set the account. So you can select contact name, salesforce.com ID, Shopify ID. Shopify ID is an external object imported from the app exchange marketplace. So let's not go into that aspect. That's a different area of development on. So if we choose match contact name by name, and if we want to choose match account name by name, excuse me, yes, it's just loading up. So on the side, you can also see if it says comma separated value like a .csv file, or an Outlook file, or like a Gmail file. So here also you can choose match account by name and site. So once you click on that, you can go ahead and click on CSV, and this will open up the parameters like the file that you want, the character code, and the values of it, like comma. So once you have your file, once you have your actual CSV file, that is the Excel file in .csv format, you can click on your file, and then your data can be actually imported into those. You can also have additional categories for segregation of the data. So usually accounts or contacts, any standard objects have some record type which can be assigned to different users. So this is a concept that we will discuss in the future. So we have our contact name, a customer field, and other aspects that need to be considered in this area. So that's how we input data. But in the next session, or like next joining for the session, we will actually discuss an actual CSV file and try to make edits and try to like add new records and also update existing records at the same time, so that we can see what manipulations and what changes that are performed on the data. The usually aspects concern are assign all context to campaign. Usually when inputting data, you can reduce your work in the later part of your development org. If you're doing any configurations, you can assign contacts during this import process to campaigns. That can be made easy through data import wizard. So triggering workflow rules and processes for new and updated records. This means once your data has been imported, any workflow rules that are active or made active will be actually running, which means if an account name is Rahul, and if the trigger workflow rules says that assign a task assign a task to Rahul, if the account name is equal to so and so or like XYZ, and if the workflow rules is active with that details, then the workflow rule will trigger and create a task to Rahul saying that you have to create a task. So yeah, so this is what we have. We'll discuss the next aspects with the actual file in the next unit. So thank you.